Young girl, get out of my mind. My love for you is way out of line. Better run, girl. You're much too young, girl. With all the charms of a woman, you've kept the secret of your youth. You led me to believe you're old enough to give me love, and now it hurts to know the truth. Whoa, young girl, get out of my mind. My love for you is way out of line. Better run, girl. You're much too young, girl. Beneath your perfume and makeup, you're just a baby in disguise. And though you know that it's wrong to be alone with me, that come on look is in your eyes. Whoa, young girl, get out of my mind. My love for you is way out of line. Better run, girl. You're much too young, girl. So hurry home to your mama. I'm sure she wonders where you are. Get out of here before I have the time to change my mind, 'cause I'm afraid we'll go too far. Whoa, young girl, get out of my mind. My love for you is way out of line. Better run, girl. You're much too young, girl. Young girl, get out of my mind. My love for you is way out of line. Better run, girl. You're much too young,
This is one song that I'm sure David Bowie didn't listen to in his lifetime. Gary Puckett and the Union Gap, Young Girl.
Young girl.
Yeah, so this man was falling in love, seems to be falling in love with this young girl. He has a unique voice, when I'm listening to him sing, I'm wondering what age is he, because when he recorded this. Because he sounds like he's also pretty young, but at the same time there's a lot of maturity in the lines of the song. So I'm wondering what age he must have been when he recorded this. Maybe he was in his late 20s, early 30s, if I had to take a guess, wild guess. Apart from it, it was a good song. It's a good song to send a strong message across to many people who are much older, and they find themselves with a young boy or girl, and if they find they are going too far and they realize this person is very young, it's important to take a step backward, not do anything rash, not do anything that will possibly destroy the young girl's or boy's life, or your life also, in more ways than one. So it's a nice strong message in this song. Yeah, he chooses to clearly back off. He knows that this person he's kind of getting obsessed with this young girl, and definitely he has a strong admiration and possibly love for her, but he's afraid that he will take it too far. The other day I was watching an episode of Frasier with a pretty similar, not a young girl and old guy, But in Frasier, there's this English housekeeper that they have. No, I can't call her an housekeeper. She's actually the physical therapist for Frasier's father, who's living with him. Old dad, elderly person. So this guy, Frasier's brother, has this insane crush over this English nanny or housekeeper or physical therapist that they have. So he's always, eyeing her, trying to get close to her. So he gets this opportunity where she's going to come home to make dinner in his home for the first time, his big home. And they happen to be alone. It's a stormy night, etc. So, he's about to take that step where things will go too far, because she's laying down and she's looking so beautiful, and he's just looking down and seeing her literally dressed in like a lingerie robe. And he's about to take that step of, touching her, kissing her, but at the same time, he realizes the music starts, of this
Younger.
wedding gift that his wife gave him, who happened to be away because of the storm. She couldn't make it that night for dinner. So he remembered that, all the commitment that he made and how they met. So yeah, I mean, it's sometimes we take things too far. I mean, we all know, everyone watching this reaction video will probably know that one of the biggest causes for breakups is cheating or an affair. It may not be cheating. It may be an affair, but it happened. It happened. That affair happened. It may not be cheating when I say I'm not defending them, but sometimes it's just that moment, you don't expect something to happen, but suddenly if everything is right and the chemistry is in your favor and her favor, or his favor, depending on the case these days, it may just happen, so, but then after that, you've taken it too far. So in this case, he knows if he hangs around with her, especially towards the end of the song, he knows that it will go too far. And then there may be no turning back. So he tells her, go home to your mama, just go home. Go home to your mama. He starts getting a little stern and rude. So beautifully written, beautifully sung. Nice song. It's a memorable song. Yeah, this will definitely connect with lots of people out there, apart from David Bowie, of course.
He's dead. Initially, I found the song to be what is happening, why a song. Then I said, yes, a song like this is important. It's definitely important because these things happen very often, very, very, very often. And it seems like the young girl is really, really young. She's girl, and on top of that, she's young. So it could be someone who's underage, 14 or below also, because he's saying you go back to your mama. So you don't say that to teenagers. Especially. So the girl seems to be really young, and he has I don't know, fascination, infatuation, whatever he has, or thoughts about her, which is definitely not natural. And luckily he had the courage. Gary Pickett and the Union Gap had the courage to make a song about it. Not too many make songs about it, and a lot of them live with it and enjoy their life, as if nothing is wrong with it, nothing is, unethical, unnatural. They don't feel anything wrong with it. They just never feel any guilt. When we used to visit Thailand, it's been a while now, and I think the scenes must be the same even today. The very first visit of mine, we reached Pattaya in the evening. By the time we reached there, we had a flight in the morning, and then we reached Bangkok in the afternoon, and then from there, another 2.5 hours to Pattaya. And then after unpacking and putting our bags at the hotel, I had to see first time visiting Thailand and Pattaya. So we went out for a walk. And when I went out, there were all these clubs and, bars, etc. And outside these bars, many of them, not just one, it's a common scene. There would be elderly British men with whitish hair and, chubby, overweight at times. And they would be always around, surrounded by young boys as in 15 years, 17 years, 18 years.
Maybe
young.
even 12,
They didn't
13.
even have, facial hair. And facial hair is rare in some of the Asian countries, even on men. But these boys were boys. They were not men. And they were these elderly men were accompanied by these boys. I was wondering, what are they? I was, literally wondering why these boys are around them. Are they serving them? But they were there in a very unusual fashion. I wish they had listen to music like this, because this is reality. This is not David Bowie. Of course, what David Bowie or whoever, they have done it in
Bill Cosby.
reality. Yeah. But these are common people having similar taste. It's weird. The world is weird. It's a good song.
Yeah, that's it for this one.